find the y-intercept of the quadratic y is equal to negative 2x minus 3 squared plus minus 4. Now you'll notice that this here is in vertex form. Okay, we have a negative a value, meaning that it's going to be opening down, kind of like that. And we're given the vertex of 3, negative 4. So we have a 3, negative 4 vertex, and it's going to be opening down. And then we're asked to find what is the y-intercept. Well, the y-intercept is where it crosses the y-axis. And now I'm just going to draw this out really quickly. Here's our vertex, and it's going to be opening down like such. You'll notice that this one right here, now you're wondering how I got that. Vertex is at 3, negative 4, which isn't exactly right. I'm going to label it to make sure we know. Okay, this is just a rough sketch. We have a negative a value, so it's going to be opening down. So it's going to look like that. We have no x-intercepts, by the way. Okay, so that's one thing to look at. We have no x-intercepts, no roots, no zeros. They're all the same thing. And we're asked to find what is that value right there. Well, one thing about the y-intercept is that's where x equals 0. Okay, it's where x equals 0. So if we want to solve for that, we have to put a 0 in for x. Okay, so we're going to do y is equal to negative 2, 0 minus 3 squared minus 4. Okay, so we plug the 0 in, and that's going to now give us what is our y-intercept, because that's the value where x equals 0. So whatever our x is, again, time, number of things sold, whatever it ends up being, it's going to be 0. That's going to be our y-intercept. That's often our starting point in contextual problems, and we'll get to those in a little bit. But that is our y-intercept. We plug 0 into the equation, and then we can solve. Now notice on this side here we have no more variables. Everything is numbers, so we can just solve that. Again, I'm going to go through it algebraically. 0 minus 3 is negative 3, and that's squared, minus 4. Okay, we do exponents here next. So negative 3 squared is 9, so it's negative 2 times 9 minus 4. Going to slide up to up here. You want to keep the same color. Y equals negative 2 times 9 is negative 18 minus 4. And negative 18 minus 4 is negative 22. So this is the point right here, 0, negative 22. It is a negative. Okay, now again, this is not drawn to scale in any sense. I don't necessarily always expect you to draw this out if it's just a question like this. But if you're given an equation, you're asked to graph it out, make sure you show the graph and try to show it to scale. Make sure you're labeling your x and y's as well. This is just a quick little rough sketch. And I do those sometimes just to kind of show what we're representing. All right, y is negative 22. Okay, that's our y-intercept. That's all we need to do. If you want to put the point in there, 0, negative 22, you can do that as well. But this would be your answer for finding the y-intercept.